It's story time with Mr. Burnett. It's bound to be something that you won't forget too soon.
Hello, friends. One thing you may not know about me, there are times when I kind of fantasize about packing up the old teapot and getting on a motorcycle, maybe like a dual sport with some saddlebags on it, and just taking off. Maybe go across the country, maybe go around the world. That's why I really like this story, because about the time I was a little baby librarian, there's a girl who actually got on a motorcycle and rode alone around the world, and it really happened. And here's a story about it. A really neat book called Girl on a Motorcycle by Amy Noveski, illustrated by Julie Morstadt, and I hope you like it. Girl on a Motorcycle. Paris, 1973. She wants to write and to wander. She dreams big of wandering the world, to go elsewhere. Elsewhere, adverb. 1. In or to another place, somewhere else. Word origin, Old English. So, one day the girl gets on a motorcycle and she rides away. She wears only what she needs. A helmet, goggles, a leather jacket to keep out the wet and the cold. She carries her life in a hand-sewn clutch and 2 saddlebags. What to pack? A good pen, a sharp knife, a blank book, lipstick, a bathing suit, a pretty white dress, a pair of sandals, a toothbrush. A toolkit. Wrenches, a tire iron, pliers, screwdrivers, clamps, Allen wrenches, keys, a gas can, a tarp, oil cans, a pan, bungee cords, a sleeping bag, a coffee mug, matches, first aid kit, eye drops, aspirin, antibiotic, scissors, bandages, tape, and a spoon. Bandages and tape for when she falls. And she will. A little voice says, "It's dangerous to go around the world all by yourself." It says, "You will miss your cat, your clothes, Mozart." Another voice says, "Be quiet, listen to the road." And so she does. She listens to the road. And the road says, "Was, go." And then she takes off. She cruises from Etoile to Champs-Élysées. She loops around the Arc de Triomphe. She waves au revoir to the Eiffel Tower. And then she takes off into the world. Canada. The girl and her motorcycle take a jumbo jet from Paris to Montreal. Sometimes the only way to cross an ocean is to fly. She sends a message back home, "I am alive." And then she fills her tank with gas and she heads west. The open road is wide and shines like leather. For days she rides, passing through towns like Maniwaki, Michipicoten, Saskatoon. At night, she parks beneath trees at campgrounds, a good place to sleep. She washes up in service station sinks. Strangers bring her coffee. Some people smile. Others stare. A girl on a motorcycle is a big deal. After dinner, she sets up her tent and makes a fire. How to make a fire. Stack the wood like the spokes of a wheel. Make sure the logs are airy, not too high, not too low. Gather kindling. Strike a match and cup it with your hands. Blow gently till the kindling catches. Morning smells of damp earth, grass, wildflowers. The air is thick with mystery, moss, and strawberries. She passes snow-capped mountains. Everything is wild and beautiful. The farther the girl goes, the fewer people she sees. The more trees. Soon, there is no one, no signs, no cars, no electric poles. The road is hers. She is all alone, but she is not afraid. She is free. The stillness is broken only by the hum of her motorcycle engine. At the end of the day, the girl pulls off the road, dresses up, and eats at a roadside diner. A plate of thick pancakes with extra syrup and butter for $1. Some nights it rains. Drops tap her makeshift tent. She plays cards and writes to pass the time. Other nights it is clear, and above her stars sparkle and spin. Planets form, galaxies swirl. One night in the Yukon, she floats in a warm pool that glows like a mirror. She can feel the earth turn. Above her, Aurora Borealis. A whirl of colorful light connects the girl and heaven. She closes her eyes. She flies. At the border between Canada and the United States, a large sign welcomes her. The girl and her motorcycle fly from Anchorage to Tokyo, and from Tokyo over the Indian Ocean to Bombay. The road changes with trucks and buses, rickshaws, and ambassador cars, cows, festivals, and... Qu'est-ce que? I think that's French for whatever it is. Elephants. That's what it is. Outside of the city, the road opens up. The sun is warm on the girl's skin. Her motorcycle's engine purrs. She rides beside ruby-red passenger trains, waves. She passes mud houses and carved palaces. Women in the field, their saris curling about their feet like flower petals. Her bike runs out of gas. Her bike breaks down, needs to be repaired. When her motorcycle stops, the girl stops. It takes courage for a girl to live this way. She finds a shop, waves to mechanics. Some fix her bike for free. She pays them with hand-drawn hearts and handshakes. Girls in pretty dresses make henna drawings on her hands. She shows them how to make hennaed hands into wings. They pepper her with questions. Who are you? Where do you come from? Where are you going? Proudly, they guard her bike. On her way to Delhi, her motorcycle breaks down again. So she takes a train, drinks a cup of tea, and writes, as the world passes by. How to drink tea in India. Tea is called chai. Chai is milky and sweet. Drink it from a small clay cup. Smash the clay cup on the ground when you are done. Afghanistan. Tonight, Kabul. Soon, Kandahar. Faraway places the girl once dreamed of. And now, here you are. She takes the Khyber Pass. Some believe the shortest route from point to point is a straight line, but the girl and her motorcycle love curves. When her motorcycle is happy, the girl is happy. She descends into a lush valley. A river, wide, fast, and blue as a sapphire, flows beside her. She takes her heavy boots off and puts her feet in the cold water. She crosses a hot, dry desert. Ribbons of dust unfurl behind her. Dirt stings her eyes. Sun burns her skin. Air vibrates with heat. She falls often. Sometimes it is fun, sometimes not. But she always gets back up. She arrives in Kabul at sunset. Everything rose-colored. She treats herself to a cold drink. There are no signs on the road to Bamiyan. Her motorcycle breaks down again and again, going up the last hill. Sometimes the only way up a hill is to climb. What awaits at the top is worth it. Carved into the ancient pearl-colored cliffs above her 2 giant Buddhas, 16 centuries old. Inside, there are stairs and rooms, the sandstone still warm from the day's sun. The girl climbs from the Buddha's feet up to the top of its head, where she can see the entire horizon. The guide leaves her alone. I wish you all the happiness in the world. The only sounds, clothes rustling, an insect. The only sounds, breathing, her heart beating. It might be the most beautiful moment in the girl's life. It is the end of September. Fall is in the air. She will need to leave soon. She will never return. Early in the next century, these Buddhas will be gone. In Kandahar, the flowers smell like honey. A boy gives her a just-picked pink zinnia. A child with big gray eyes and red cheeks takes her hand and shows the girl her school, her home, her family. At the market, scents of meat, cardamom, cinnamon, gasoline. The girl bargains for silver jewelry. At a tea shop, she takes her helmet off, releasing her long brown hair. She is the only girl there. She writes letters home, shares her cake. Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum assalam. Outside, in the dirt, the girl draws a picture of the Eiffel Tower, a cloud and a bird. Where I am from. She spreads a map across a table. A small crowd gathers. She points. Where I am. Where I want to go. On the way out of town, she blows a tire. She pulls to the side of the road to patch it. A truck stops. A group of men steps out. They help her change the tire. Her motorcycle is tough, like her. How to change a tire. Remove wheel. Let air out of tire. With your boot, loosen and lever the tire from the rim. Lever new tire onto the rim and in the right direction. And inflate the tire. Turkey. A pink sunset is a gift to the lone girl on a motorcycle, on the way to Istanbul. Here, a bridge connects east to the west. The girl and her motorcycle cross from one continent to another. The sea sparkles below her. One day, she will write a book. She will tell the world. It is hard. It is hot. I learned a lot. Children run after her bike, shout, "Hello, hello, mister, mister." Some are curious. Others shy. Yes, I am a girl. Children run after her bike, shout, "Goodbye, goodbye." Bulgaria, Yugoslavia, Hungary, Austria, Germany, whole countries pass by. Miles and miles of open road. Time passes, and doesn't. The girl is mesmerized. I'll skip the French because I'm short on time. I want the world, this is the English translation. I want the world to be beautiful, and it is beautiful. I want people to be good, and they are good. Home. Sunburned, bruised, and beaming, the girl arrives home on a cold, gray day. Paris is the same, and it is different. She is the same, and different too. The girl and her motorcycle have traveled thousands of miles. The pages of her passport are decorated with colorful stamps. She wears the world like a beautifully embroidered scarf. All the places she's been, the things she's seen. The world is beautiful. The world is good. When she closes her eyes, the girl can still hear the road. Elsewhere, it's just a little bit farther. The end. There's a lot of information in the back of this book, but we don't have time to read it right now. But it is based on a true story, and that is the girl. There's some actual pictures of her traveling around the world. Okay, thank you for joining me. Have a good day.